Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be starting a little compilation video of tea. Now, tea is not strictly food, it is a drink obviously, but I've got so many teas here and I haven't tried them yet. I've been saving them up for an unknown reason. I have tried one of them. These are all Bird and Blend brand teas, which I absolutely love. I had an advent calendar at Christmas time. Some I liked, some I did not like, but it was fun to try them all the same. And they do a subscription box, which I will show you in a minute. They do a couple actually. So if you go on their website, they do a few different options. You can have like an ongoing subscription or like a 3-monthly one, which I'll show you in a sec. I have some loose teas here that I got over Easter, which I still haven't tried. I have tried the carrot cake one, so we'll not be trying that in this video because it won't be like a first try. But this was actually a very nice tea. It smells a lot more like carrot cake than it actually tastes, I have to say, but it is a nice tea all the same. We've got bunny hop. I haven't tried these. I've opened them to smell them, so if you want to read what they say about them, there you go. There's a little bit of information there. If it's not blurry, you can hopefully read that. We have got cream egg again. I have opened this one and smelt it. I have not tried it. Not sure I'm going to be enjoying the chocolate ones, to be honest with you. They were not my favourite in the advent calendar. We also have a golden egg. Again, this is like chocolatey, I think. Chocolatey! But, yeah, so the golden tea, I think that smelled a little bit sort of caramelly. Let me smell it again. Yeah, very, very caramelly, actually, that one. And the cream egg one smells exactly like cream egg. I remember that one. And the bunny hop one, very chocolatey. Like a creamy chocolate, that one. So, I might have to try those, one of those in between these ones, because I'm not sure I'm going to like those ones, to be perfectly honest with you. But I have my, where's it gone? My Brudini here, my Bird and Blend Brudini. So what you do, you can wash it easily. It all comes apart. This bit comes out. This is like the filter. So you put the loose tea on top of this. You kind of pushes into place inside there. And then, sorry, it's a little bit stained now. The bottom also comes out. So you push inside and the bottom pops off, if I can do it. So it all completely comes apart and you can give it a nice good wash. When you're ready to use it again, pop it back on. Oh, carefully, because I've just, oh golly, I've lost a bit. Hang on. I've lost a bit. Where's it gone? Oh, goodness gracious me. Right, this little tiny little thing popped out. And it's meant to go, so you push this into there. Like that. And then this little bit here sits on the top of the little prong that's sticking out there. So, I've just spent, no joke, an hour, 1 hour on the floor, on my hands and knees, looking for that little bit. I've used a ruler, a coat hanger, and most recently, a bamboo cane from the garden. I scoured the whole area under the table. It landed down here, I swear. I checked under the table about 15,000 times. I've now ended up, Simon's asleep, so I've just about managed to drag this out on my own by about that much, enough to look behind it. This sideboard is right at the back behind the sideboard. How it got there, I don't know. It must have just like rolled because it's round. But I'm glad I found it. I honestly thought that was the end of my Brudini then. So I'm just going to pop that on quickly. A minute. Carefully, not to make it disappear again. So you can see it fits perfectly there in the little hole there, and that is what holds that bit in place basically. So now I'm going to push that on without popping that piece off. There we go. And as you see, that bit like presses in. So what happens is it doesn't leak unless you press that in. You pop your tea in, loose tea in, on top of this, which also clips in. 2 teaspoons, or however, you know, I like a big cup of tea, so I usually do about 2.5 teaspoons, and I tend to fill it up to about there, so quite high because I like a big cup of tea. Obviously, the more tea you put in, the more flavour you get from it. So that's your Brudini. They do their own little cups with built-in little things that just kind of like rest on the top, and you lift it off once it's steeped enough, and then you've got your cup of tea. The lid also clicks on there. Very handily, there we go. So it all comes apart, just be extremely careful you don't lose it. So basically, my other teas that I have, my subscription, which I've got 3-month subscription, so I've had 2 lots so far, which I haven't tried any of them at all. So they come like this. I've shown this on my other channel. They come like this, pop through your letterbox, nice and easy. And then you get 3 teas. So here we've got a carrot cake, which I have already tried, so I cannot try, obviously, I can try it again, but I will have already tried it, so it won't be like a first try. But it was fairly nice, so I'm looking forward to trying it again. Ankara apple. So, again, sounds interesting. Nice fruity one. I don't know if it will be spicy at all. Chinese. Oh, it might be a little spicy. Chinese chum tree. I can't read it, I'm afraid. I'm legally blind, so I'm having real trouble here. Chum tree green apple. Air-dried apple, cinnamon, cloves. They're not my favourite things, but we'll see. We'll see. We've got creme brulee. Delicious. I like the Irish cream one that I've got. It's quite a sweet, creamy, rich tea. So this one says creamy vanilla and a rich. I can't read that. I can't read that. I really can't read that. But there we go. Iced tea. Not iced tea. Creme brulee. So that was the first subscription, which I haven't tried. Sorry, you get a little leaflet with it as well. I'll show you that. You get a little leaflet with a little picture, and it tells you, if you can read that, about what the teas are. I'm going to pause it. You can read it. Hopefully it's focusing. It tells you what they are, what's in them, whether you should have milk with them or not. And then my most recent one that I got the other day. 3 more teas. So we have Summer in the Garden. We have, I'm looking forward to this one the most, I think. Vicky's Sponge Cake. Hopefully tasty. And then we've also got Moondrop Dreams. I'm not so much looking forward to this. I think I had this one in the advent calendar and I wasn't particularly keen. It wasn't a horrible one, but it wasn't my favourite. So we'll give it another go, I think. So I can't actually remember what it tastes like. But you also get your little card with this one, which gives you a bit of information on the tea, what's in it, what blend, what the blends are and things like that. So there, right, that's all my tea. Now to choose which one to try first. I'm going to try one today and then one every other day or one every day or whatever. And I will video each time I try one. And at the end of it all, we'll have a compilation of teas, hopefully. Because I'm not drinking, goodness knows how many, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 cups of teas right now. That's too many. I think I will start with a cream egg tea. I'm not looking forward to this so much, but I want to see if it tastes like a cream egg, basically. I've got my little spoon, my Brudini, my tea. I'll show you what I do quickly and pop some tea in. I don't think I'm going to have a giant one of this one because, like I said, I'm not a big chocolate tea fan, or, so I'm going to just have normal size. So I'm going to put 2 fairly heaped scoops in. Then I'm going to add my boiling water and leave it for, this one says, brew for 4 minutes. And then it says you can have it at 100 degrees with milk or 2 to 3 minutes brewing without milk. I'll probably have it with milk because I prefer my tea with milk. But I'm going to get on and do that and I'll be back once it's ready. Right, I've been steeping it for about 4 minutes. I'm not going to do all of them in this video, I don't think, because it's going to be a very long video otherwise. But I'm going to do maybe like half and then do the other half in the next video. But this is what it looks like whilst it's steeping. Don't want to move it around too much because it will probably spill everywhere. But you can see what it looks like. Obviously very steamy, but there we go. And now I'm going to pop it into my lovely drinks bottle and watch the magic happen. Just going to lift you up a little bit so you can see what it does. So you may have seen these before. If not, this is what it does. So the cup will press down on that plastic that I showed you before, and then the tea will come through the bottom, leaving, or the tea flavour, sorry, the water will come through the bottom, leaving the tea leaves in the cup, in the brewdini. Magic. Right, add a bit of milk because I can't have my cup of tea without some milk. First things first is the smell test. So this is the cream egg one. Let's see if it lives up to its name and smells like a cream egg. Smells quite chocolatey. I would say it's, oh, hang on. I got a little hint of cream egg there. It is quite a subtle, they're all quite subtle flavours, apart from the really super strong like cinnamon, cloves, those kind of flavours. But the cream egg smell is stronger than the when it's dry than it is when it's wet. And it's going to be extremely hot, but I'm going to try it anyway. It's okay. Not mega like cream egg. It's very subtle, more like chocolate than cream egg, but it's actually okay. For as a chocolate tea goes, didn't think I would enjoy it very much, but it's not that bad actually. I tend to like more like fruity teas than sickly teas, because you get some that are quite sickly, I think. But that's not too bad. I think you'd have to be in the right mood for it. But yeah, it's okay. As chocolate tea goes, that is actually all right. So yeah, I think I will enjoy drinking the rest of this. So in maybe tomorrow, perhaps the next day, you will see me in a minute back here to try the next one. Good afternoon. I am back with number 2 tea. Hannah has chosen this for me. I gave her numbers 1, 2, 3, and she chose number 3, which is this one, Summer in the Garden. So I've taken a picture of what's in it because I can't read the actual thing. So it says apple pieces, hibiscus, rose hip, peppermint, orange peel, freeze-dried strawberry, natural flavouring. And then it also says brew 4+ minutes, 100 degrees Celsius without milk. Without milk teas are not my favourite. I like my tea with milk, but it's fine. It says this is caffeine free, may contain traces of nuts, and there we go, that's it. Right, let's get making this tea. I'm going to put 2 spoons of this in my brewdini, and I'll be back when I'm ready to taste it. But I need to quickly do a smell test before I do that, because I've just opened it and been walloped with the smell of orange. That smells really nice. Very strong orange peel smell. Very nice. And actually very slight hint of lemon in there as well. I think I might enjoy this one actually. I'm hoping it doesn't actually taste of peppermint. Okay, I'm back. It's been stewing for a little bit. That's just what it looks like. I love, honestly, if you hold it up to the light, it looks so pretty. I'm going to pop this in my cup now. watch it all happen. I love watching it go through as well. It's very satisfying to watch. I think what you see on the top there is loads of apple chunks. Nice. Right, I'm actually going to let that cool down for a few minutes because that's going to be like lava to drink otherwise before we taste it. I'd say that smells more lemony now than orange. A little hint of orange, but very strong lemon scent. Let's give Summer in the Garden a go, see what it tastes like. It's actually really nice. Fruity, but not like a sweet fruity tea. Kind of tastes a bit like lemon squash, with a few hints of other flavours in there as well. A little bit of like a sweetness in there somewhere, but not strong enough to overpower the lemon. That's quite nice. I was worried because sometimes like lemon tea can be a little bit too strong, a little bit too like artificial tasting. This tastes really nice, and obviously with the apple flavour as well through it. It really just tastes to me like I'm drinking some lemon squash, but hot. Nice, I like that one, which is good. Thumbs up. Yeah, see you tomorrow for the next one. It is the next day, so that means another tea. I'm going to get Simon to choose which one we're going to have today. So, I'm not going to tell you which one is which, okay?
Yeah.
We've got 3 here, and he's going to just pick which one he wants me to try. There you go.
That one.
Creme brulee. So I was going to try the carrot cake one anyway on a video, but I have tasted it beforehand at some point. I can't really fully remember it, but, you know, so it wouldn't be a first try. But creme brulee we're going for today. This one says creamy vanilla with a rich toasty twist. That is the word I could not read on the screen before when I read this out initially. It says brew for 4 minutes, 100 degrees Celsius with milk, or 2 to 3 minutes without milk. I'm going to definitely have it with milk. Sounds like one you should have with milk. May contain traces of nuts. So I'm going to go and get that ready and prepared, and then I will be back when it's ready to taste it. Creme brulee tea has been steeped. I'm now going to pop it in my cup. Carefully. Right, now I am going to have it with milk because it smells like something that I would want to have milk with. Very like creamy. I'm going to give this a taste and see what it actually tastes like because it smells quite nice. It really does smell quite like the Irish cream tea that I've got. Similar, I would say the Irish cream tea is a lot sweeter. This is a little more like bitter tasting. So I guess that kind of goes with the like toasted part that it says toasted. It's okay. I don't hate it, but I don't think it's my ideal cup of tea. It's alright. It's okay. I wouldn't say I love it, but I don't dislike it either, so I definitely would drink it. It smells sweeter than it tastes. There's a hint of sweetness, but mostly it's quite like bitter. Like I can imagine that coffee would be like bitter, a bit like this. But coffee's a lot stronger, obviously. So it's okay. Actually, it's okay. But not my favourite, but I will still drink it. I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. Good afternoon, I'm back again with another tea. Today I'm going to be trying a bunny hop tea. So this one says, I should have taken a picture of this, shouldn't I, really? Brew for 4 minutes, 100 degrees Celsius with milk, or 2 to 3 minutes without milk. I will have it with milk because I prefer it. There's chocolate, marshmallows and popped rice for the perfect decadent Easter tea time treat. Wow. Middle of the afternoon, not Easter, but never mind. So like I said, this one smells really like a creamy chocolate. I can smell the marshmallow. It's going to make me sneeze, actually. It's going to make me sneeze, this one. Yeah, smells. I can smell the marshmallow, actually. It's marshmallowy chocolate. A bit like a tea cake, if you know what they are. Is it a tea cake? Or is it... Yeah, they've got marshmallow stuff in them, haven't they? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they do. You know the little chocolate things?
Oh, yeah.
Those things. Yeah. Those tea cakes. I don't know if you get them in other countries, but they're like little... Basically a little chocolate thing. And it's coated in chocolate. There's marshmallowy sort of stuff in it. And also, is there some biscuit in it as well? It's been so long since I've had a tea cake, I can't remember. But, yeah, that kind of smells a bit like that to me. So I'm interested to try it. So, I'm going to go pop some tea in here. 2 teaspoons in my Brudini. Top it up with water. And I'll be back when it's time to pop it in the cup. Okay, it's probably been just over 4 minutes. And my bunny hop tea has been stewing nicely. I've noticed there's an actual, I mean, it's probably melted now, which is probably the point of it. There were actual marshmallows in there. There's the tea. Hopefully you can see that. That white bit you can see there is an actual melted bit of marshmallow. There are a couple more in the packet. There's not many, but I guess that gives it a bit of marshmallowy flavour, doesn't it? But yeah, it's just like in the, whichever one the apple one was that I had, there was loads of dried apple chunks in there. It was good. I actually like tasted it to see if it tasted like apple, which obviously it would because it was apple. Right, I'm going to just pop this tea in now. Let's get a whiff, shall we? Chocolate, marshmallow, vanilla. All those flavours are definitely coming through, or scents are definitely coming through. Pop some milk in and we'll see what it tastes like. Oh, look at that colour. I'll show you the colour. I don't know if you can tell, but it's quite like pinky colour. Actually, nice pinky, sort of like a beetrooty, but yeah, interesting colour. Let's see what it tastes like. It's going to be extremely hot, but I'm going to do it anyway. Tastes like biscuits, actually. I don't know about bunny hop, more like biscuits. I think it's because it's got marshmallow and vanilla and all that sort of stuff with chocolate. It definitely reminds me of biscuits. Nice though, and not too sweet either. It's only very slightly sweet, so that's very good. That's quite nice. I think that would make a nice, like, I always think of like sweet teas as like evening teas. You know, like when you like, sit down for the evening, you get nice and cozy, have a nice sweet tea, like a calming, relaxing sort of one. But, it's actually quite nice. I was kind of worried, I definitely was worried about the chocolatey sort of ones because, and I'm going to be worried if I've got a mint one as well. Because I didn't like that very much either, like the super strong minty flavour in a tea. Not my sort of thing really. But that was very nice. So let me know if you've tried bunny hop tea at all. I am going to try one more in this video. I think I've tried 4 already. And I was going to do 4 and then the other, potentially 5 in the other video. But what I'll do is I'll do one more tomorrow and then end the video. And then we'll do a part 2 with the rest of the teas that I've got. Because I'm sure pretty soon I'll have another batch come through at some point. So yeah, see you tomorrow. So another day, another tea. This will be the last one for this video. So this one is called Ankara Apple. Some information about this tea. It says, an enchanting take on Turkish apple tea. Didn't know that was a thing. It says Chinese, I've pronounced this wrong previously in this video. Chinese chunmi green tea, air-dried apple, cinnamon, cloves, red cornflowers, sage, natural flavouring. It says brew for 3 minutes, 80 degrees Celsius without milk. I mean, I can't change the temperature of the kettle apart from use slightly you know, leave it a few minutes after it's boiled. But I'm going to go and make this. I am not looking forward to this one, I don't think. Let's have a sniff. It smells all right. I can smell quite strong, like, tangy apple flavour. But I can definitely smell cloves, definitely. I'm very much not looking forward to this one. Right, I'm going to go make it, and I will be back in a sec to taste it. This one is a very strange looking tea. It's a green tea. It looks very murky, doesn't it? There's a lot of like, it looks like the bottom of a river. Kind of like mossy, grassy, weird stuff, and like a slightly brown, cloudy water on the top. Quite a nice smell, actually. I'm not looking forward to it because it's got cloves and cinnamon in it, but quite a sort of a nice smell coming out of there. Okay, let's give this one a go then, I guess. I think if I do it now, at least I can have a nicer one after it if I don't like it, because I just don't think I'm going to like this one. I don't understand, though. It seems to like, there seems to be lots of bits in this one that have like expanded. I feel like out of 2 little teaspoons of tea, there's a lot of stuff in there. Right. I already don't like it. I already don't like it. Right. So green tea, so no milk with this one. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. I like it less than I like, you know what I mean? I don't like it as much as some of the other ones that I've had. It's like the least of my favourites so far. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, it makes sense.
No. I don't like it. It's not as strong as I was expecting, like the cinnamon, the cloves. Definitely taste the cloves way more than anything else. It's not disgusting, but I don't think I would choose to buy that one again, for definite. I think something like that is probably like quite cleansing. I feel like it'd be like, you know, I feel like green teas are quite cleansing anyway, but like that one, it feels like it's a clean tea, if that makes any sense. To help if you go on like a bit of a detox, or just a de-cleanse. I think that would be quite a good tea to have, but personally, I don't love it. But if you like cinnamon and you like cloves, I can't really taste much cinnamon. Definitely cloves. But if you like that, then that is a tea for you. Can't really taste a lot of apple coming through. It's not the worst tea. Let's just say that. I have had worse tea in my advent calendar. Can't remember what it was called now, but I might have a second one of those at some point because I've still not had it, and it's now May. So that tells you how much I didn't like that one. But yeah, that's the end of my taste testing video for this particular one. I will have another video. I won't go into depth about the diffuser, the brand and stuff like that in the next one, because you know you'll have heard it all in this one. But I will just get on and try the rest of my teas in the next one. So if you liked this one and you want to know what the other teas I've got are, or see what I think of them, then don't forget to go and check that one out when that comes out. But otherwise, thank you for watching this video. Hope you found it interesting, at least maybe get a little sense of what some of their teas are like, if it's something you fancy having a go at. They have tons and tons. They bring different ones out at different times of the year. They have like specials. They have new flavours coming out all the time. And you've got subscriptions. You can always treat a friend or family member or someone that you know is a very big tea lover, or even a matcha lover, because they do a lot of matcha as well. Which I still haven't delved into that. Haven't tried matcha. But one day I think I definitely will try it, see what it's like. But thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you back here for another one really soon. Goodbye!